Hi, I am back and it looks slightly different. You might be wondering what happened. Well, remember my big piece of plastic? And I said I was going to clean it? Well, it didn't come very clean when I wiped it down. So a lot of the metallic really stuck to it and it was a big mess. I tried to clean it a couple of times, but it doesn't really soak well because it's too big to fit in my kitchen sink. It's really big piece of plastic here. So anyway, I had cleaned it as good as I thought I could clean it. I was tinkering around cleaning some other stuff and I thought, you know what? I'll just throw it on the table. And it was kind of a little rolled up and it unrolled itself and it just smashed right down onto the painting. I saw it smash and I went like that. And I just smeared paint everywhere. So I smeared the paint everywhere. And then I had to kind of fix it and clean it up a little bit. And I ended up making this bigger. And then I ended up putting some grass in, fixing this and this a little bit. It looks slightly different. It's okay. It is what it is. And so there we are. There we are. That's what I got. You know, life is what it is. So I am going to start I'm going to start here. Well, no, maybe I should start here. Okay. Let me start here. That way I can put my hand down because you know what happens, right? I am like the absolute worst person in the world and I will touch and smear everything. And it's not intentional. I just have a bad smear habit. Like I can't just not touch things. And then we're gonna draw some lines. And then we're going to draw more lines. And that's okay if it doesn't go all the way down. On the other side, but on this side I want it to be darker. And there we go. And actually it should go all the way down because it should be darker at the bottom. I am thinking about this wrong. It shouldn't have to touch at the top. Okay. I feel like I kind of need to do like making this line thicker here. And then this line kind of thicker. Okay. And then we're going to come in and just do a few little stickers. And these stickers are not stickering. And we'll put a few in here. Okay, I think that is a cactus, a better cactus. And then we're going to go back over and do the other cactus. over here. And again, we'll start on this side. And I'm going to try to make sure that each one is an individual. Because, you know, each of these is an individual little thing. I feel like I need to go over this one back here because I feel like this one on the bottom is not thick enough. Okay. And I do realize I went out of the lines there a little bit. And I am actually not that concerned because I still have to go in and put the stickers in. So I am going to do some stickers. Oh, that one is way too thick. Come on, don't do this to me, paint. It's because I varnished the bottom and it's like not It's not wanting to paint. It's kind of not a good thing because now it looks not right. I'm having to, I don't know. It's not painting. Oh my. And then they're like, not right. Okay. I think that's just gonna suck. And I'm just going over the where I've painted before, hoping it fills in a little bit. But it's not looking great. And I realize that. It's fine. I'm telling myself it's fine as I'm trying to fix it. You know. Because, yeah. Saying it's fine doesn't actually make it fine. If it did, my life would be fine. It's fine. Oh my. Okay. And that is actually all I wanted to do to it. I didn't want to mess with this tree. I don't like that tree, but I think I'm just going to have to kind of deal with the fact that I hate it. I will see if I can just slightly add a little green here and add a little green here. Because I want to get rid of how brown it looked. I didn't really have a choice. I was doing it and I kind of made it thicker and then I just messed it up. Okay. We're good. And it was blending. The paint was blending. So I didn't really like that the way the grass looked, but there we go. I'm just gonna pretend that there's some grass in front of that tree, and maybe I could make the tree look more bushy. You know, that actually does look better, but I don't have any light green. So I'm going to take some green right here. I take some of this off-white. Oh man, that was way too much off-white. Why does it look so blue? No, we don't want blue. Oh, man. Oh, well. I think the green is just bluish. So I'm going to come in and kind of highlight this tree. Because I really don't like the way it looks. I feel, don't touch the cactus. I feel like I accidentally messed it up. And I know that's going to dry lighter, so I do kind of need a lighter green. There we go. Nope, that's too light. And then I'm gonna, the blue down here, green, that is not blue enough. I'm trying to just bluify just a little bit right here. I don't know that I made that any better. But, I think it is what it is. And I got a little gray, and I think I might touch some of this with that gray. I don't know that that made it any better. Ah. You know, I don't think anything I'm doing is making any of this any better. This little cactus looks very sad. So I am going to try and come in and just define it a little. There we go. I don't know if that helps. Maybe it did. I don't know. I think it looks more like what I wanted it to look like, except for right here. You know, right in the middle. Where I have the horrible tree. That does look pretty darn crappy. I am gonna try and tone it down a little. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know if that looks like a clump of grass or not. I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is not good. Maybe if I try and delete some of this tree on here. And then I drag it wet so it blends with the rest because it was all wet, remember? And so it was not these hard lines. And then if I went in, again, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make it look less stupid. And then if I did some green, trying to cover up all that brown, and I don't know that I am. Does that look any better? Did it push it back? I don't know that that helped any or hurt any or what it did, but I will just, there we go. I think I have to stop messing with the plant. That is what it is. I'm gonna stop because otherwise I don't know what else I could do. Maybe I could outline them in black, but I don't really want to do that. I just want to leave it alone and not touch it again. So here we are. I'm calling it done. I know that this doesn't look exactly right, but I'm not going to repaint the whole goddamn thing. I'm not doing it. And I've just said that again. I need to stop saying the GD. That is awful. People. Anyway, my mountains are crying because all of the desert plants look so horrible. Yeah. It is what it is. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, I will be on to painting something else. And this is what happens when you try and make Chinese art in the Southwest desert. I don't know if it translates. I don't know. I don't know. My standard is would you hang this in your bathroom? Would you hang this in your walk-in closet? I will see you all later. Goodbye.